It has a mascot based on an iconic American doll. It can be used on almost everything, and it is one of Japan's more unusual cultural phenomena. Keep watching to learn the untold truth of Kewpie Mayonnaise. Kewpie debuted in 1925 as Japan's first manufactured mayonnaise. Prior to then, the country didn't even use the saucy condiment. The company's founder, Toichiro Nakashima, introduced mayo to Japan after visiting the US. His goals for mayo's integration into Japanese cuisine was to provide a new quality sauce for everyone to enjoy, and to improve, as he put it, the physique of Japanese people. At the time, Japanese cuisine didn't include the foods mayo typically accompanies in the US, so Nakashima decided to focus on promoting its use with traditional Japanese favorites. Nakashima founded the Shokuhin Koigyo Company Limited in 1919, which produced various sauces and canned food items. The company eventually expanded, and with the introduction of Kewpie Mayonnaise, bottled in glass jars featuring the notable cartoonish baby doll image, it was soon able to gain recognition. The Kewpie, a cutesy cherub-like baby, was created in 1909 by American illustrator Rose O'Neal and first published as a cartoon in the Ladies' Home Journal to teach people to be merry and kind. She used the Kewpie, a name based on Cupid, in posters for the National American Women's Suffrage Association. The image was made into physical dolls in 1912 and skyrocketed in popularity throughout the 1920s, eventually becoming a piece of true Americana.
Kewpie dolls are collectible to an older generation. They're very big in Japan, just the animated look to them.
The Kewpie brand has been using the doll as its logo and mascot since it began mayonnaise production. It's not entirely clear why Nakashima chose the Kewpie doll, but per the company's website, it was likely due to the simple fact that it was popular at the time. Business was smooth for the company with the cute little mascot until it faced a copyright lawsuit in the late 1990s from Kazuo Kitagawa, the owner of a doll museum and toy shop, who claimed that he owned the rights to the doll. However, the Kewpie Corporation owned a decades-long trademark, pointing out that there are many types of Kewpie dolls. The issue was resolved, and Kewpie mayo bottles are still adorned with the adorable figure. Due to the scarcity of many essential ingredients, production of multiple goods, including Kewpie mayonnaise, had to cease at the onset of World War II. Shortly after the war ended, the business resumed production, even branching into canning vegetables by 1950. Kewpie mayonnaise kept rising in popularity in Japan, and in 1957, the company was officially named Kewpie KK, or Kewpie Corporation, in honor of the sensational product. In 1958, the company made the switch to the plastic squeeze bottle that every Kewpie lover is familiar with today. 2 different styles of taps come with each bottle. A narrow tip is recommended for topping decorations, and a wider star tip makes it easier to dispense more mayo in an attractive swirl. Typically, mayonnaise is made using emulsified eggs, vinegar, oil, and sometimes other spices, creating an extra creamy texture. Kewpie claims its mayonnaise uses the standard ingredients, but features a few extra tweaks that make it unique. For starters, the Kewpie recipe uses egg yolk instead of the whole egg, which produces a richer flavor and darker color. While it contains vinegar and salt to preserve the product, Kewpie uses apple cider or rice vinegar instead of distilled vinegar, which sets the flavor apart from standard mayo recipes. If the rich taste is too much, a mild type of Kewpie mayo is also available. Like American versions, the mild type is made with whole eggs and doesn't contain MSG, the secret ingredient responsible for Kewpie mayo's satisfying umami flavor. Many US-based chefs praise Kewpie, whether they use it in their cooking or simply appreciate its one-of-a-kind flavor. Some chefs even like to swap in Kewpie as a binding agent in American classics, such as hamburgers. Chef Tyler Aiken from Le Cavalier in Delaware prefers Kewpie mayonnaise for its sweeter taste and balanced acidity. The celebrity chef Andrew Zimmern finds Kewpie mayo to be a versatile condiment that pairs perfectly with seafood pancakes and fried pork cutlets. Los Angeles chef Niki Nakayama enjoys the mayo's texture and notes it can be used as a standalone condiment just for the flavor. If you're on the fence, try it with fried chicken and you'll see what Nakayama means. Finally, renowned Chicago chef Mari Katsumura prefers using Kewpie mayo, though she suggests using it sparingly since the bold taste is punchier than typical American mayos. Late in 2021, TikTok star Emily Mariko shared her recipe for a healthy and mouthwatering salmon and rice bowl. The dish consisted of leftover salmon, avocado, sushi, rice, kimchi, and seaweed squares, drizzled with various toppings, including sriracha and soy sauce. However, it was the Kewpie Mayonnaise that took center stage. Mariko's viral video acquired over 22 million views and almost immediately triggered an uptick in interest for the famous Japanese sauce. Google searches skyrocketed, and the high demand caused major shortages of Kewpie Mayo in US stores. According to The Independent, thanks to Mariko's salmon and rice bowl video, Kewpie Mayonnaise became a foodie fascination. The Kewpie Egg Corporation is exactly that, a corporation with the purpose of processing eggs and distributing both fresh and ready-made egg products. This includes eggs in liquid, solid, frozen, baked, and dried forms, as well as egg salads, spreads, and more. The company's ethics are based on contributing to the world's food culture and health through great taste, empathy, and uniqueness. In 2021, Kewpie developed Hobotama for widespread use in schools, hotels, and restaurants. It is a plant-based egg alternative made with soy, possessing a texture and flavor similar to scrambled eggs. Kewpie also has an egg-free mayonnaise called Egg Care. If you're looking for ways to use the plant-based egg imposter, Kewpie offers some ideas, such as using it to top a plant-based burger, adding it to a breakfast plate, and even incorporating it into a jumbo egg salad sandwich. Kewpie is a great shortcut to homemade condiments because it's genuinely so versatile. The Japanese mayo has been used on top of fried shrimp and chicken dishes, incorporated into yakisoba noodles, and used to mix up some deviled eggs, or even used as a replacement for butter on a toasted sandwich. Even if you're not too savvy in the kitchen, you can easily swap any other mayonnaise with Kewpie in simple dishes, or drizzled on top of your favorite sushi rolls for an extra punch, and sometimes a completely different taste. Kewpie provides numerous recipes to make the most of this creamy sauce. They say to try it on avocado toast, mix into shrimp salad, combine with bacon bits and garlic to stuff in mushrooms, and, of course, to use it in a classic Japanese egg sandwich. However you use your everyday mayonnaise, you can confidently substitute it with Kewpie to level up the flavor and make everything a little more delicious. We know that Kewpie is the best-selling mayonnaise in Japan, and it's no longer obscure in the US. But what about the rest of the world? According to the Kewpie product lineup, the brand currently has subsidiaries in 6 other Asian countries, including China, Malaysia, and the Philippines, 1 in the US, and more across Europe. Sales for Kewpie products have also continued to fare well across its global markets. In 2020, they totaled more than 530 billion Japanese yen, over $4.6 billion US dollars. 2021 saw an increase in overall sales by more than 16 billion yen, about $139 million US dollars, which included a surprising decrease in North American sales, but a rise in overseas market sales. According to Kewpie's financial reports, the fluctuations were caused by a general increase in the cost of raw materials, such as edible oil and eggs. You might be surprised to know that the Kewpie Corporation also makes baby food. According to the company's website, it first started producing baby food in 1960 in order to provide quality and premium early childhood nutrition for various tastes. These products feature no artificial preservatives or colors and are available in jars, convenience cups, and pouches. They include everything from breakfasts and snacks to desserts. In 1958, Kewpie became the first company to manufacture dressings in Japan, which it continues to sell across the globe. Some of the current dressing flavors on offer are Caesar, French, Thousand Island, soy sauce, sesame, and lemon. Other specialty food products include ready-made foods for elderly care, healthy options, and therapeutic foods that are geared for people of all ages who require a specific type of nutrition. Kewpie even makes pasta. The ready-made products feature noodles to boil and sauce packets that don't even need to be heated, just squeeze it on top. The Kewpie product page encourages consumers to pair the pasta dishes with seafood and vegetables for a complete meal. In the past few years, Kewpie has opened pop-up cafes across Japan, simply named the Kewpie Mayo Cafe. The purpose of the cafes, other than being a fun and interactive way to easily introduce the product via made-to-order meals, is to encourage consumers to recreate these mayo-friendly eats at home. The cafes first popped up in the busy district of Shibuya in Tokyo and the city of Nagoya. Nick Rose, writing for Vice, stated, "A restaurant pop-up is a true testament to the popularity of any product. Kewpie Mayo definitely lives up to the critics' acclaim. Mega Mayo fans get to enjoy a wide array of salads, spreads, pasta, and dessert. A custard mayonnaise dessert is also featured on the menu. More specialty menu items include a tuna and mayo pizza, mayo chicken with gratin, and shrimp pasta topped with eggs sautéed in mayo. It sounds like a Kewpie Mayo lover's dream. In 2019, Kewpie celebrated its centennial with limited-time cafés in various Japanese cities. As per a press release, diners were greeted with an oversized Kewpie doll mascot for a photo op and treated to an array of inventive mayo-based dishes. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite foods are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.